adjusting the lens on my camera today. Wow. Okay. All the rust of it. Oh my goodness. That's good. Oh, it's getting me. Fuck. Oh, you son of a fucking bitch. Oh, man. I'm struggling like an asshole. Holy. But yeah, I went to weld in the friggin' whatever I was about to weld in, the floor supports there, and the son of a bitch, these all rut in where they weld to, so. But anyways, we got this Foxwell friggin' McMarmaduke there, so maybe we can do some sort of protocol. Hey, friggin' rights. But yeah, they want me to do a review on this sumbitch, so let's see if it oh, spark. We got spark. Hey. $10 generic battery temp sensor, but I already fixed that. Yeah, so I guess the only code it's showing is the battery temp sensor, but we already fixed that. 382,000 exactly. Shit-tastic exactly, to be precise. Well, I don't know if you can tell or not, but that lens, no go. Hopefully that lens is a little better. But anyways, I was planning on friggin' getting the Marmadinkeries in, the floor shoe ports. We got them all made. They're ready to go. They fit friggin' like a Marco Gluve, but no friggin' good. Oh, what we ended up coming across here. Let me get down on the ground. I can shot you. We found some holes, some little thin spots. And of course, we patched, put a patch over it. Under there was terrible, but yeah, so the floor shoe port just welds on right along there, and then, I mean, it fits beauty right along that the seam there with all the holes into it. Those are all the spot welds that needed to be drilled out. There's a thin spot right there, but we can just patch that. I think we're gonna just save the floor. I mean, it was rusting from the inside out, obviously, so it's just got a little bit of the scale on the inside. Of course, there's some patches that need to be made, but I mean, to remake that freaking tunnel, no go. And yeah, I mean, it doesn't really need to be like that. We could definitely, you know, I mean, if you look, lots of room around there, but at some point, this truck, as far as I can tell, gonna end up with the Cummins, but there's no sense in you know, trying to find a Cummins on a friggin', you know, like a 94 to 98 12 valve with a 5-speed into it just yet. I mean, the thing runs and works and drives in stovepipe, right? I mean, this truck's gonna be like a work in progress type situation, to which, you know, we spend the winters and stuff working on. So, you know, I mean, we'll drive it this year, work on it a little bit, give it a little how you doing. We'll get rid of all the stuff, and then you know, come wintertime, we'll figure it out. We'll decide what we're gonna do. Maybe we'll come up with an engine. Maybe we'll just friggin' take the body off and just give it a friggin' real good how you doing. But can't really take the body off until, you know, you got some sort of a struck theory. You'll be just trying to mash your way up into it. But yeah, once we get this all solid, then, you know, we could lift the cab off if we wanted to, right? Whereas before, not so much. Yeah, so that's pretty much all that's been going on today. A lot of grinding, a lot of this and that. I'll show you my arm here. I mean, that's some scars from last time, and then just today another one jumped down my sweater and got me there. And it seems like they're always on veins for whatever reason. It must be, you know, like the little ledge runs down and then it gets caught, you know, where there's a little ridge on your arm, and that's really good to just burn molten metal down into your veins. Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed that or not, but yeah, you can see the inside. It's not you know, horrible. I mean, you know, the edges, we'll just continue that cut straight along, continue that cut straight along, and then, you know, we'll have to doctor up some of this corner and probably cut a little bit of that out of there. But for the most part, I think we're going to just save the tunnel. Of course, there's a big hole in the side of it and whatnot, but yeah, that'll save pant loads of work. And I mean, you know, just because we're filling the side doesn't mean we can't fill in the middle later if it comes down to it, rots out or this and that. But I think it'll be fine. We'll just knock the scale off her and give her some rust hooch and probably maybe some roll-on bed liner. Let me know what you think. I got a few ideas here. We gotta figure out this seat belt bolts. I mean, there's only, you know, there's like 4 spot welds, so I'll just take that off, replace that, and then, you know, if we just keep that line nice and how you doing, and then we won't lose any of our positions, and we kept our seat hole locations, so we'll be able, you know. But I think what I'm going to do too is move the seat back an inch, just because she's pretty tight. She's pretty tight quarters in the old Dodge there, and I got these long, skinny, bucking friggin' arse coals coming out of the bottom of my torso. They're longer than most to spec, so probably give myself an extra inch. Eh? Wish we could do that on multiple levels, but give the shop a bit of a cleanup too. You know, you get going there and you get piles and piles of crap laying around, and tools, every tool in the toolbox out, and this and that, and it's like, wow. And also, I took a string. I should have showed you, because yeah, that's kind of what we do. But I ran it along the body line, that little ridge along the whole side of the truck there. I taped it on the back, and I wheeled it out and taped it on the front, and it's straight. So like, I was kind of concerned if there was, you know, any friggin' where the cab meets the fender or the box meets the cab. I mean, you can't really see any deflection there, but the front, you know, they've done some modification, so I wasn't sure if it kind of, you know what I mean? You can kind of see in there. I mean, it's hard to tell, eh? What's sort of supposed to be what and where it's supposed to sort of be. But yeah, I want to, you know, eventually pull the windows all out of it. I mean, the windows are really good shape too, nice and clear. Friggin' the triangle potato windows all friggin' work really good. No corrosion of any kind on those and stuff, so that's a bonus. But yeah, friggin' just goes to figure, eh? But I mean, if we started welding that thing in there and then decided, oh man, you know, we gotta fix the cab mount underneath that, well, that's not gonna work. So I really wanted to get them in today, but I guess it'll be tomorrow. Plus we gotta get that seat, install that seat in the tractor, so might end up having to do that tonight. I don't know. We also got to take off to Sarner, where one of the fish Tifford has got fin rot or something, so we got to go get him some medicines. It's terrible. And you need some mold soap, for frig's sakes. But yeah, we'll bang out a little bit more until it's time to go, and then might have a couple projects later. But for right now, I got some under the truck welding to do, where they drop the sparklers down my sweater. I should probably wear my weld coat since it's right over there, but Capitano Stupido Club. How you doing? You here for the engines?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're over here in the trailer. Holy suffering. You can bring the truck over. Just pull the truck right up to the door if you like. Got her?
Is there still oil in it?
I think so, yeah. Will it fit in the toolbox maybe? Even if you had to have the lid open and strap it down or something to stop it from rolling around like a football in the back.
Anything else we should look at?
I got a lot of stuff for sale.
Yeah. Alrighty, we got a ways to go, so
Yeah,
we better
have a good
keep
one.
on going. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Maybe we can get some self-righteous bull dyke on a movie giving me a hard time. Violating her rights, or his rights, or whatever the deal is, I don't know. Tip of word. Look at these ghost catfish. All it is like a skeleton.
Those are cool.
Weird.
Look at the weird long body.
Almost looks like a snellamander. Oh, they're just freaking out about that white thing, eh?
It's a feeder. Look, Charlie.
Me, him, same.
You and the goldfish can play tractors together.
What? What? Are you 11? Is it your birthday?
But when you're like, what are these things?
You don't want toys. You want how much for something. You want how much for something.
I want to skip.
But anyways, boys, I picked up this here plug so that we can plug that into the welder socket and use this cord over here. This is my welder plug for the generator. So I plug that in generator, I plug welder in there, I can weld, but I'm going to plug the other welder plug onto this end so I can plug that into the generator, the other end into the welder plug, shut off the main breaker to the Marmaduke, and just run the whole building off generator when the power goes out. Hey, what happened? But you best be wishing Abba Words a happy birthday word for the 11th factor. And if I'm not mistaken, it's how much or something. So, any words, boys, I'd really appreciate Tori Valve on the finger fudge on the like ski button. And if you missed them, a couple of bitches from earlier in the week. But any words, beg my pardon, that we cheat, so you're going another dick about one done. A little more.
Don't let the Walters get you.